Hi everyone, welcome on my video. This is an Ally Business Student's Intern Diaries. Disclaimer before I start, English is not my first language, so if I made my grammar or pronunciation wrong, I apologize for all of my mistakes. In this video is about what I have done in my internship life, how it's gonna be. Please follow it. I have interned for 4 months with Thailand Air in the passenger service department at Khon Kaen International Airport. And in every month, I have got a work shift differently because during that time, there's a lot of intern from different university. Then the supervisor want us to meet and work with a variety of people for the reasons everyone can practice their collaboration skills. Thailand Air is a Thai low-cost airline with the slogan Freedom to Fly. Their carrier operates from Bangkok Don Mueang International Airport. They provide two flights SL645 and SL647 departure from Khon Kaen to Don Mueang. Thailand Air currently operates Boeing 737-900ER and Boeing 737-800 aircraft. This is my uniform while I'm doing an internship. Also, this is my lovely teammate. My duty routine separate into 3 parts, but the first thing that must be done before anything is I have to sign in to work, and after that the flight manager will give us a briefing assignment to ground staff once everyone's ready. FYI, before we get into the details about internship responsibility, I would like to tell you this. In fact, in each flight, there's a lot of tasks to accomplish. Our duty as the interns, in addition to learn and to get experience. Another important thing is how to lighten the workload of staff, how to help staff to make them perform smoothly and efficiently. Interns have to consider dividing the work equally also. Then there was a discussion to assign the work out and agree upon in order to prevent overwork on one person. Normally, after we got the flight information briefing, this is the way we used to divide up our responsibility by using the check-in counter as a borderline for dividing up responsibility for each flight. For example, if my main duty is at the gate while check-in process, I have to give an advice and facilitate passengers, and then when the boarding time approach, I am responsible for preparing the computer system for boarding passengers. And after finish the flight, there was a duty to go and gather the flight document from the land and cargo service in order to bring paperwork to the ground staff for the flight recording information in each flight. And if today my main task that I have been assigned is to support the check-in agents behind the check-in counter, after check-in process is over, I have to go and support my friends who is mainly assigned at the gate. Chapter 1 Check-in Process. Before opening the check-in counter, I have to set up the computer system, boarding pass, and baggage tag printer, preparing the carry-on baggage tag and fragile tapes to be ready for check-in. When the check-in counter is open, passengers must be checked in by themselves and present with their identification document showing the personal belongings for labeling the baggage tag. We have to inspect the damaged bag, then hashtag fragile tapes, notify staff and passengers to signature acknowledge that the baggage was broken before the traveling. Inquire the passenger to bring out the battery-powered devices from checked bag to be carried on board to comply with the safety measures of the airline. And I also have to inspect special passenger. In some case, we have to write an indemnity paper about the passenger information for notice the pilots and destinations airports. Chapter 2 Boarding Gate. I have to set up the computer system. We have to do a lot of work at the same time. My team discussed to switching and dividing each day work for everyone to work equally so that no one works too hard. The duty include assist outbound and inbound passengers, passengers who request a wheelchair, blind passengers, announce passenger to board, inspect the overweight carry-on baggage, help gate staff to recheck and identify the passenger's name in passport or ID card must be met with the boarding pass for the security reasons. Write the boarding pass hanger for passenger who does check-in online. called the boarding pass hanger. It must be met with the passengers on board. Board passenger to the aircraft. As you can see, there's a lot of work to do, so before starting the flight, we divide the duties to make the work go clearly, smoothly, and quickly, with the minimal errors. Chapter 3 Work on Document. After finish the flight, I have to gather paperwork from RAM and cargo service to summarize the flight document. In this part, I cannot go into the details about the document, but anyway, I have to put down the information at the logbook about the flight detail for an airlines for paying the airport tax monthly. And that is all I have to do on my internship life along 4 months. And the last one is what I would like to say to all of my staff and my co-worker is thank you for their kindness, love, and support. The internship with Thailand on Air was a good experience and opportunity, whether in the area of knowledge, skills, and relationship. Thank you.